Welcome to Spiritual Saturdays. I'm glad you've joined me. What I'd like to talk to you about today is what is the most effective, powerful spiritual state or just state that anyone can be in. And this probably comes as no surprise. Most of us think it's forgiveness. It's not. It's gratitude. That is the most effective state that one can be in. The myth here is that you have to forgive before you can be grateful. You have to forgive before you can be happy. You have to forgive before you can be free. I disagree with that. Okay? And I've seen this happen countless times with clients and with myself. Yes, ultimately forgiveness and being free within that is the goal, for sure. But life happens and there's always things that I can pick up on that happen to me or that I see in the world that I'm not happy with. Now what I'd like to approach, the angle I'd like to approach this from, is that when you're in a state of gratitude, in other words, something happens to you, somebody steals your car as an example. You can be really angry, really hurt, really frustrated, go into victim, feel violated, a whole lot of things. And that can be very real. So just allow yourself to experience that, but underlying that is have a sense of gratitude. Okay, it happened, thank you, what is the lesson? And I don't mean to be flaky with how this is sounding, because it probably will in some ways, but when you set yourself up in gratitude, you're not as apt to attract negative things, but you also are in control of what happens to you. And that is the most important thing. Now, I'm not saying out here, but you're in control of how you feel about things. And that ultimately creates what happens to you. Because if I walk around in a slump for 6 months, somebody stole my car or her, okay, and I'm really pissed off with it and I'm carrying that and I'm hurt, well, what do you think is going to reflect in my world? People close to me are going to be affected. Sooner or later, they're going to start barking back. They're going to be unhappy. It's going to drain the life out of them. So I'm not saying be flaky and not acknowledge what goes on, but constantly shift into a place of gratitude. Like, wow, I woke up this morning. I'm alive. I can feel. I'm here. I'm present. There's love in my life. There's this, there's that. And even if your partner, as an example, is having an off day and she grumps at you, be thankful because she cares enough about the world to be attached rather than pissed off because she's grumpy. Move into gratitude, open it up and expand it. It's a really powerful state, and for me it's the most effective thing that I can do in my world day to day to maintain power and have a choice in how I feel. So that's my wish for you today.